shit. Y'all didn't see that.
Stand by.
What's going on, Moto fam? It's Throttleaholic again, back at it with another video. I've been telling y'all for a while that I wanted to get a video out on my camera setup. You know, what cameras I'm running, what, you know, SD card, what microphone, and stuff like that. So we're gonna go ahead and knock that one out the park today. You know, it's pretty warm today. It's been raining like crazy for the last week. Normally I have videos uploaded like once a week, at least by Friday. But I think it's been a little over a week since my last video, and that's mainly because I haven't been able to get out and record anything because it's been raining its ass off. Almost forgot, I need gas. Alright guys, now that we got some gas, we are on the road again. On the road again. So, when I first got my bike, I got a single GoPro Hero 8, and that is the one that you see right here on my helmet. You know, obviously the Motovlog angle is this helmet angle. So I just got the one camera at first, and I bought the media mod that is around it. The media mod is just a little case that it basically slides into, and it allows you to plug in an external microphone and a few other things to it. When I first bought this GoPro, it kind of came as like a little bundle. If you buy them brand new, they're going to come with stuff like this. I bought mine used, so it didn't come with as much as it probably should have. But it came with various different sticky mounts and, you know, the actual attachment, like the arms and whatnot. Now, to get it mounted on my helmet good, I actually went to a website called chinmounts.com. They 3D print and specifically make mounts for your helmet, helmet-specific mounts. And so once you get the chin mount and you get, you know, some various different arms and stuff to go ahead and mount the camera itself to it, you get it hooked up, you get it mounted, you can record video, and the GoPro will record audio from around it. You won't hear yourself. If you just put the GoPro up there and just ride and start talking, you will not hear anything. There's been a few times that I actually forgot to plug in my mic, or something was wrong with my mic, and I lost the whole video because there was no audio. You could only hear me at stoplights when I lifted up my visor, and the GoPro would actually pick up that audio. It is what it is though. And so if you just have it on there by itself, it ain't gonna pick up much. So you need a microphone to put inside of your helmet, some way, shape, or form, so that way you can record your audio, you talking. That's where the media mod came into play. The media mod allowed me to plug in a normal auxiliary jack. I swear I heard someone honking. So the media mod allowed me to plug in a normal auxiliary jack, you know, microphone. And I believe the microphone I got was a Movo omnidirectional microphone. I'm not too sure. I'll put the links to everything that I bought for my cameras in the description. I got a majority of everything off of Amazon. Once you get all that together, you know, you get the microphone. I think had like a a 3-foot cord or something like that. It was pretty long. You know, you don't really need one that long, but sometimes you can't help it. Like, it's just how they come. So in that case, all I did was, this helmet came with a Bluetooth dealio, and so it has a microphone already in the helmet for whenever you're talking on the phone. So I just took that new microphone I bought and basically taped it right up next to it, right on it, and then ran the wire back into the helmet and just looped it back and forth in the helmet, and then took the tail end of it and brought it out over here. So you can probably see it. It's hanging right out here. If I open up my visor, that's right in between that cheek pad. I just shove it off in there. So when I'm ready to record, I can just open up the visor, grab the tip of it, pull it out, close my visor, plug it into my microphone. And I left just enough slack, basically, to come out and plug right into the back of the microphone. And so now that you got the camera, the mounts, put it on your helmet, you got the microphone, ran inside your helmet, you're basically ready to record, all besides one tiny thing. I don't know if the GoPros come with an SD card when you buy them. There's a lot of different settings you can record in to get the best picture, the best video quality, whatever. I record in 4K, so I do 4K, 24 frames per second. Whenever I finish editing and I export my videos, I export them in 1080p, which is the YouTube format. So me recording in 4K and dropping it down to 1080p not only saves space on the file itself, makes the video a smaller size, but it actually looks really well. I started mentioning this because of the SD card. Whenever you record in 4K, it takes a lot of space. I ended up getting a 256 gigabyte, and I'll link all this in the description as well. I bought it on Amazon. There are certain brands that are better to use because they read and write data faster. But yeah, it's a 256 gigabyte SD card, and it gives me a little bit shy of 5 hours worth of footage at 4K, which is amazing. It's very important to get a good SD card because it's basically like the heart and soul of your camera. You know, you won't be able to record what you want as much as you want without enough space. And not only that, but if you get like a shitty SD card, it could easily corrupt, and then all your data's gone. And so the actual cameras themselves that I am running are GoPro Hero 8s. I was telling you I started with one. I ended up getting a second one because I found a really good deal on it. So I picked that up just so I could have the second angle and everything. And again, I bought the same SD card for it. I did not have to buy another media mod or nothing for it because obviously I already had this one and I only needed one. I did get, the second camera for the better angle and everything like that, because it does make the videos a little bit easier to watch, a little bit harder to edit, but it is what it is. And so the two cameras, the two SD cards, the one media mod case, the one microphone, and then I bought I think a kit online that was just kind of accessories and stuff for the mount so I could get the angle I wanted on my helmet, because that's very important too. The way it looks down and everything like that, what all you see, your field of view. The exact settings for the GoPro video itself, I'm not too positive on. I know I use super wide lens to get the best look. I told you the resolution and the frames per second, but I could not tell you what like my ISO is, what my bit rate is, what my white balance is. I don't really remember at the moment. Again, I looked up a video on the best settings for motovlogging, how to get the cinematic look, and basically just use that. And it does me good, daytime and nighttime, it's great. There actually is a better setup as far as the settings than what I am using, but that requires you to have an ND filter. Hero 8, I believe, is whenever they started the Hyper Boost, the Hyper Smooth Boost, which is like the image stabilization, the video stabilization. So So the Hero 8 was the way to go for me. It was pretty much the cheapest, best one I could get, if that makes sense. So yeah, 2 Hero 8s with a 256 gigabyte SD card in both of them. Various different sticky mounts, you know, the 3M stick mounts, you know, the screws and stuff like that, a few different arms and stuff like that, and you're pretty much good to go. And you do have to kind of play with some things, you know. Where your microphone is in your helmet does matter. You know, you don't want it to be in front of something where it's going to get a lot of wind noise, because the wind noise will totally trash your audio. You know, you can talk loud or you could talk low, and you can, once you're editing, post edit or whatever, you can turn up the decibels of your voice, you know, make your voice louder, make it quieter, whatever you need to do. But if there's a bunch of wind noise in the way of it, you can't really get rid of that. You probably can with some like paid, more expensive video editors, but as far as free video editors go, nah, you can forget about it. Alright guys, that is it for this video. I just wanted to go over what I was using. I am going to link all the products that I did buy in the description, so that way you can check them out as well if you're wanting to use them for your setup. You know, maybe I can make another video and dive into the settings of the camera itself. But honestly, there's a million other videos out there that cover that stuff, and you just kind of have to watch and see what their footage looks like and see which one works best for you. You know, try to take into account the area you live in, you know, what type of scenery you got, and then you'll be alright. I'd greatly appreciate it if y'all dropped a like on the video, or even if you commented just saying hi. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, I'd greatly appreciate it. If you do, don't forget to hit that bell for notifications. I do drop videos on average once a week. I've been trying to do more than once. When I first started this channel, I was doing 2 or 3 a week. But now it's kind of, you know, evening out, so I want to do it once a week, but it's just also, if the weather permits, you know. But other than that, man, yeah, y'all take it easy, y'all ride safe out there, and hopefully I see y'all again next week.